Right, GTA Expanded and Enhanced. Yep, I know everyone. It's not called Expanded and Enhanced anymore. It's just called GTA 5. And yeah, since the trailer came out and merging the fact that people just want to see GTA 6, not another GTA 5, it seems like there's a lot of bad light on Expanded and Enhanced. Now, just as this little introduction, I want to show you, I'll shed a bit of light on this and tell you, in my opinion, why I think it's going to be a bit more than an update and 4K and 60 FPS, everything we get on PC. So the Expanded and Enhanced trailer, people were really disappointed in it, and all it really showed is the same game, but faster loading times and improved graphics. But clearly, now with the Rockstar Newswire, we know there are more additions in the game which are not included in the trailer. Like the new workshop that will be in the LS car meet, the new cars, the new type of options that there will be. And honestly, I think this is a small fraction of what they're going to bring out. I think they're keeping a lot of things secret. You can tell with how blunt they are that they're holding back on a lot of information. And I think it's going to be a big surprise. We are going to get a lot of things. And don't forget the new color shifting colors that they gave no hint of and we had to find in the files of GTA. They didn't even put that in the trailer, not even a little hint inside the Newswire. Now, after editing, I realised that they did just speak about this on March 8th, the new colour shifts, and all returning players, so people that have played GTA in the past, will have access to these new colours. Now, in this video, I'm going to show car-related things that I think they're going to add, so options they're going to add, and yeah, I'm going to put them in a tier list, like I did with the last video, and show you what I think may come into the game. Now, Rockstar have already surprised us with new wheels, but yeah, maybe some more new wheels, and this one I actually don't see that far-fetched because they've already added loads of new wheels in the past, and this is a big update, so I would hope to see some new wheels and some more wheels that actually look like real-life counterparts. So, will they bring new wheels in? Well, I'm going to mention the new workshop a lot in this video, and yeah, it just seems plausible that they'll bring new wheels into this new workshop. It just seems like the right thing to do, and that's why I'm going to put this at S tier. Now, being able to stance all vehicles just through the menu, the same way you are able to do with the LS Tuners cars, being able to do that with every car, it is a bit of a weird one because we have LS Tuners cars, like the Comet S2, which you can stance, but you can't stance the Comet S2 Cabrio, and the Sultan RS Classic, which you can stance, but you can't stance the Sultan Classic. Now, they're all LS Tuners cars, and what are we going to get in this new update? We're going to get a workshop in the LS car meet, so maybe you can go there and apply vehicle stance. Hopefully that's the case. Even though we'd all love to see it, and it doesn't seem like it'll be such an effort to put it in the game for all cars, it is still, you know, it could still glitch a few cars. You know, some cars have different fender gaps and, you know, their wheels poke out a bit more or less. And yeah, it might just glitch through, so they probably wouldn't risk it just for all those glitchy vehicles. A bit of a weird one, but high grip tires. Now, we have low grip tires, we have all the open wheel tires where you can actually have soft compound, hard compound, medium, and yeah, high grip tires doesn't seem that far-fetched when you compare it with those other tires that we've got out. Now, I keep referring back to the new workshop, but the new workshop is, I think, it says elite performance vehicles, so I'm guessing track builds. So there may be new tires in what I presume is going to be track builds. Now, Rockstar have given hints that there will be new customizations in the new workshop, and maybe, you know, these high grips are one of them. I'm going to put this at C just because the fact that it seems like too much. It seems like they'll give way too much if they put in high grip tires. I mean, they've done it before with the low grip tires. So yeah, it's not completely not plausible, but you know, we'll put it at C. Now, a color palette. We know how hard it is if you want to make a crew color, the amount of things you have to do to just make a crew color. What if you could just have a color palette in LSC? Now, we do have this new workshop coming, which does offer new customizations, but will you be able to have a color palette where you can just move the meter, get the perfect color you want, have any color you want, and not have to go into Social Club and edit the crew and then change the color that way? Even when you do that, you don't even have many options of colors. Now, the amount of processing power it's going to add if we can just put in any random color and just choose it in LSC or wherever we're going to do it. But then again, current gen does have that kind of processing power, and the kind of features I would think that Rockstar would add are features like this to make the game feel very different. So I'm going to put this at B. It's halfway through, and you know, it could actually be coming. I put this in a video of what I want to see in GTA 6, but I think this is the perfect time to add it in GTA 5. Realistic flames. Now you probably all know why it's the perfect time, because they're updating the graphics, they've got reflection, and I think there's a big difference between the jerry can fire, where you pour the jerry can on the floor. The fire looks so realistic when you shoot that oil, but the car backfires in the game don't look realistic. It doesn't look like realistic fire. It looks like the old GTA 4 fire. It doesn't look like actual real flames. Now that's different compared to the actual jerry can that you can pour, and that gas has realistic flames. Now I really love this flame aspect if it actually came, but who's really complaining about this? Who's really even put any input on it? No one's put any feedback to Rockstar saying they want this, so I'm gonna have to put this at D tier. Now maybe I'm asking a bit too much with this one, but Livery Editor, a place where you can actually, maybe you can do it at this new workshop, we don't know, but being able to change your own livery, make your own livery, make whatever you want. And yeah, we already have that kind of feature in Social Club where we can change the crew logo, and we can, you know, edit the crew logo in our own kind of, we can make oblong shapes and circles to make a certain logo. But doing that in GTA. Now we do have this new workshop which, you know, is promising. It's got new customizations, but will it have Livery Editor? It'll be such a good thing in GTA. It'll make GTA feel really new. Like, all the old cars, the Futos, everything that was already in the last generation consoles, and being able to put your own livery, being able to put, you know, maybe a lot of people I know put their YouTube on the side of their car. And yeah, being able to do that in GTA Online will just change GTA Online a lot. If it was just as simple as making livery and that's it for your own car, then yeah. But think about it, they have to make a whole ecosystem, a place to save these, a place to publish these. You know, it'll be a new section in Rockstar Social Club. It seems a bit too much work, but not completely out of the picture. So I'm going to put this at C tier. Now, higher top speed for older vehicles. So correcting, you know, the Thrax performance and having vehicles that are actually fast in real life, being fast in the game, what they base it off. And a lot of people are probably thinking, yeah, hell, are they going to upgrade this? The only information we actually have right now is the fact that the new workshop vehicles will be adjusted to the new performance of expanded and enhanced. And car speed is supposed to be upgraded from LS Tuner's DLC. So this Hyo's new workshop, I really don't know how to say his name, but in that workshop you're going to have some new customization, which is going to be essentially speed vehicles. So these cars are going to be concentrated more on speed. I did think they were going to be track cars, but they're going to be concentrated on speed, and it says it will take full advantage of the new capabilities of PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S. So they've talked about changing the handling on a lot of cars, but they've not give any details on previous cars being updated. It seems like they should change every car. It's probably a physic in the game. It might not be actual handling data for each car, but I'm not putting it at S tier because it's GTA and they sometimes have financial interest, so maybe you might buy short cars to get the new cars because they have a higher top speed. So I'm going to put this at A tier. Now these new color shift options for wheels. So we know that these color shifts are coming in the game, but are they going to apply it to wheels? We've seen some leaks actually on them coming out for wheels, but then when you actually go into the source of the files, you don't find it. You do find these colors which are able to apply, but there are no mods out there for the wheels, and it'll be really cool. I'm more interested in the monochrome because you'll make it look like a really nice gunmetal color on the wheels, and it'll make wheels pop a lot more. And I'm pretty sure there's a lot of colors on this list that people would want on their car. The very weird one, color shifting wheels. I don't think many people care that much about it, but I'm going to put this at A tier because we've seen leaks about them, but I've looked into the files and I can't even find any data for these color shift wheels. But yeah, it's at A tier. So yeah, they're my predictions and what I think is going to come and won't come. But yeah, I'm a really firm believer that they're going to surprise us a lot. Not me in general, because I'm expecting a lot, but it's going to surprise a lot of people. Like I said, 8% of people on my poll thought it was going to be Rockstar going to surprise us. The rest of the people thought they were either going to disappoint us, or it was going to be like an update with 4K 60 FPS and ray tracing. I'll probably be making a lot of videos on the release. And I'm actually thinking of doing a first impressions kind of video as soon as I turn on the game. When it hits midnight on the 15th of March, I'm going to turn on the game, do a first impressions video. And yeah, let me know if you want to see that, because I don't know if it's something people want to see, some raw footage of me just, you know, playing GTA. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, everyone, and see you guys in the next one.